friends.
Good evening.
One day as I was leaving a mall, a young man handed me a flyer. Printed on the flyer was a statement that sounded like a challenge. If you want to get rich, if you have the courage to be rich, come to this venue at this time and date. What do you normally do when you get such a flyer? You trash it, right? Well, normally I would have done the same thing. But this happened during my career break, when I was jobless and open to new business opportunities. So I decided to answer the challenge and be curious and go for the meeting. The meeting turned out to be very interesting. The speeches were motivating, and the speakers, the product was actually had good potential. Moreover, everybody was very well dressed and everybody talked about money. So I felt at home and I decided that I should sign up for this. After all, the investment was only a few thousand rupees, so what did I have to lose? Thus, I entered the business known as network marketing, or multi-level marketing, or pyramid marketing. It is the business model used by several direct selling companies, such as Amway for one, which you may have heard. Many of them are very successful. I followed all the rules set out by my leaders. I made a list of all the people I knew and started contacting them to sell the product. I was even successful. I got a few people to join the business among my family and friend circle, and my business took off. But many months later, there was no further growth in my downline, and I hadn't even recovered my initial investment. I started approaching strangers. I even placed ads on the internet, and finally, I even distributed flyers on the streets, like the guy who first gave me a flyer. But nothing worked. I knew there was something wrong with this model, but I couldn't figure out what. That's when I started looking for answers myself. And to cut a long story short and get right to the point, this is what I discovered. Listen to me carefully. Any prospect who comes to you is infinitely more qualified than any person you can approach yourself. Did you understand that? What this means is that any person who comes to you looking for a product is infinitely more likely to buy your product than any person you can approach yourself. Who finds you first is the key difference between sales and marketing. Now this may seem obvious, but the fact is that most salespeople don't know this fact, while all marketers know it. And in network marketing, though it is called marketing, most of the people are actually selling, which is why they fail. Any questions at this stage?
Actually, I couldn't follow that. Any person who comes to you, what exactly?
It means that any person who comes looking for a product, who comes to you on his own, is infinite times more likely to buy your product than any person you go yourself trying to sell the product to. Okay, look to your own life for proof. How do you view the salesperson who comes to your door knocking on your door trying to sell a product? As a nuisance, right? And how do you view a shopkeeper who sells you the same product? With respect and gratitude, right? So why is this? You may have heard the saying, no one likes to be sold, but everyone loves to buy. Correct? So the answer is simple. That when you try to sell something to someone, it is your decision being forced on them, which creates resistance. But when someone wants to buy a product and comes to you, it is their decision. So they view you as a solution provider, which is why they respect you. So it is a difference between being efficient and effective. So no matter how efficient you are as a salesperson, you may be doing all the sales calling, everything as per the rules. But if you don't market yourself, you are not being effective and you will never make sales. And friends, whether you like it or not, you know that in life you are constantly selling yourself. Whether it's your ideas, your work, whatever. So now that you know this simple yet powerful truth, you know that to be more effective, you need to market yourself by positioning yourself as an expert in your chosen field. Thank you. Friends, our next speaker is Ashwini. She is highly qualified. She has a postgraduate degree in VLSI technology. For those who don't know what that is microchips, hardware circuitry of microchips. She worked for 5 to 6 years in Intel Corporation, and currently, because she got married, she resigned and she's a homemaker. She's going to talk about her relationship with technology. The title of her speech is Technology and Me.